it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it.
And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it. Ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it. Gotta get it, get it.
Oh, now that I muted myself. Hey, y'all. Hello, storytellers. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm so excited to get into this with all of you. Y'all, let me know where y'all watching from. Tell me what's going on. Tell me something good before we get into it tonight. I see some of y'all in the comments. Des says, got my onesie and my blanket. I am ready. Justice says, hi, I'm so ready. Let's get into this. I'm really, really excited. Thank y'all so much for being here with me. We are about to get into something good. I see Punchy. Good evening. I'm so excited to have made it here early. Yes, welcome in. We had to do some adjustments with the time, so I find that people are more likely to come in at this hour. So I'm glad that you're here. So, as y'all know, we are about to get into November, and I'm really excited about it. There we go. Hey, y'all. So excited. First time catching a live and not a replay. Hey, Curly Q. Welcome in. Yeah, the energy is different when it's live. So I'm really glad that you're here. So I am going to adjust my screen just a little bit because normally I think I'm more centered this way. Yeah, we're gonna rock with that. Okay, y'all. I'm so excited. Because even though right now, like, things have just been, the energy's been, it's very eclipsed, right? It's very eclipsed. So I did a check-in on the channel here the other day. I think yesterday I asked like how y'all were doing because it's been feeling very intense. So definitely let me know in the comments how y'all been doing, how you have been faring. It's been very emotional for me. Yeah, so Justice said that they were spending time with a friend. Got to spend a lot of time with a friend. Yeah. Rari, hey Rari. We have Nadia. Hey, welcome in, Nadia. Good to see you. Yes, you are in for a treat, Curly Q. We're glad that you're here. So let me I'm going to try something new today. We're going to get some crowd participation. But before we do that, I see that we have 13 people live right now, and I only have 5 likes. So I would love if I could get 13 likes, one for each person who's here. Hit that thumbs up. Let people know that we are here, that we're about to get into something good for the month ahead. I want to start a poll. So what I want to do, I'm going to run a poll, because I want y'all to choose the deck that we're going to be using tonight. So this is my first time doing this. So give me just a second while I get this set up. And I'm going to show you what they are. I should have had some hold music. Okay. So we're going to pan down to the desk so y'all can see. So we have 4 lovely decks to choose from. I just dropped a poll in the chat. The first option would be the Afro Goddess. That's this beautiful deck here. So if you're wanting to roll with this one tonight, this is what it looks like. One of my faves. They're really all my faves, you know. Then we have the Tazama, African Tazama deck. That's this one. You see this here on the channel often. Yeah. Then we have the Black Femme Tarot. This will be the Black Femme Tarot here. And then we have the Onyx Tarot. This is another favorite on the channel for those who like mixed media decks. This will be the Onyx Tarot. Yeah. All right. So y'all vote, and let me know what you want to do. Let's see. So far, the Tazama deck is winning. I'm going to let that run a little bit. While we do that, we are going to get into a little bit of announcements, and then we'll get into it. I'll stop the poll after that. So, for those who do not know, HOODOOWEEN is coming. I am hosting here on the channel, Storytelling Tarot. We're going to be hosting HOODOOWEEN. So this is going to be Halloween night. It's also the last night of Hoodoo Heritage Month. And so what we are doing is focusing on African American folktales. So we're going to be telling some stories. Like, this is like, get your blankets, get something warm to drink. We're going to be telling stories, dealing with haints and hags, trickster stories. We're going to be doing a lot of talk around like some life lessons and dealing with crossroads and all the things that kind of make you get a little shiver sometimes, right? But we're going to talk about it with some context. We want to talk about the blues, right? So I am so excited to be doing this in conjunction with 2 of my very dear friends. We have T. Angles from Grandma Baby Apothecary. I know I'm kind of out of frame, so I'm sorry. Let me readjust. From Grandma Baby Apothecary. And then we have my best friend and sister, Sarah Makipa Days, the Geechee Gal Griot, who is also going to be with me as well. So that is going to be coming up this coming Tuesday night, which is Halloween. And I'm really excited about it, y'all. I hope that you will come and join us. That information, the event is already like posted on the channel. So if you like minimize the screen, you can go in and set your notification for that one as well. So that is what is coming up. I'm super excited. I hope you will join us. It's going to be a really good time. And I also, speaking of tea and Grandma Baby Apothecary, if you didn't know, there is a new deck coming. If you are familiar with Grandma Baby, then you know about the Grandma Baby Black Gold Letterman deck. I use it on the channel often. This is The most recent deck, has created a new deck. It's the Grandma Babies 52 Blues. If you follow me on Instagram, then you saw me go live with T earlier today. And I'm going to show you a little bit more about the card, or a little more about the cards. This is a flip through of what the cards are going to look like. There are different suits. These are round playing cards. So T has infused hoodoo, black stories, black blues, some of our favorite blues singers and musicians, artists, and also, like T said earlier in the live, some people that we don't know. So this is something I'm very excited about, and it is available through Kickstarter. So I'm gonna tell you how that works, right? So what that means is this deck is currently we're fundraising for it. Essentially, we are trying to raise funds. And so the way that Kickstarter works is you will go on, and I have to check. Let me get the link. I'm going to put the link in the chat. Give me just a second to do that. If you go to Kickstarter and back T's deck, essentially what you're saying is, this deck looks really cool. I want to be a part of it. I want to make sure that I have it. What you would do is make your pledge for a deck or two, because I definitely back two. And what you do is you pledge today, and you will not pay until November 3rd, 2023. We're about 50% funded. If the deck is fully funded, then we all get the deck, and that's super exciting. So it's kind of like a all or nothing. So if the deck is not 100% funded, then we wouldn't get it. And it might take us a lot longer for T and Grandma Baby's Apothecary to produce it. So what we're doing is saying, we want this. We want to put our weight behind it and weight behind you and what you're doing and producing. So give us the deck, T. So if you saw this beautiful deck and you're like, yeah, like I'm all about that, then I definitely recommend that you go to the link. I just dropped it in the chat to make this yours. Go ahead and pledge. You know you want to do it. I'm really excited about it, and I hope y'all are excited about it too. Okay, so without further ado, let's look at the poll. Let's see. Oh, wow. Let's see. Okay. Hold on. Okay. It looks like the Onyx Tarot came out. Okay, that was okay. I thought Tazoma was going to take it, but it looks like we're going to rock with the Onyx Tarot tonight. Okay, let me put the other decks to the side. Welcome, everybody. Hey, Samaje. Hey. All right. We're going to put this over here. That's what we're going to do. All right, friends. Hey, Mariah. It's so good to see y'all here. All right, are y'all ready? Are y'all ready to get into this? We're going to start with Scorpio, because it's all right. Let me adjust just a little bit. Okay. Shout out to all the Scorpios. Spirit, can you tell me something good coming towards Scorpio placements? Okay. The Chariot, the Sun, and the Eight of Cups. Ooh, okay. All right. Let's talk about it. This is really cute. So, Scorpio, the Chariot, the Sun, and the Eight of Cups. It's funny. Okay, so something's really been getting on y'all nerves. Like, something has been really getting on y'all's nerves. And it really feels like in November, like you have like the impetus and you have the drive to move on, to get going. And it feels like you are like the center of your own joy. There is a lot of energy that is like really pulling you forward, pulling you ahead. And I really love that for you. And like I'm hearing the Clark sisters. Um, mm, you are my sunshine. I really love this because, especially because I know a couple of Scorpios, and usually there's like a heaviness, even when we're feeling like right now in this eclipse season that's happening in the beginning of tropical Scorpio season. Things have been really heavy. This chariot almost feels like a getaway for some of you. And what you're moving into is the sun. It's like this season of not only like awareness, but it really is about me. And not only because it's your birthday season, right? But also because some of you have been waiting on things for a long time, a really long time. And it seems like the things that you have been waiting on, you have the drive to move forward and go get it yourself, right? You're not waiting on somebody else to kind of make the decision. You're not waiting on somebody else to give you the go ahead or give you permission. Like, you're moving forward. You're moving forward. What I really love, go back to the desk for just a second. What I really love is the bottom of the deck was the strength card for y'all. So let's talk about the boldness that it takes, the courage that it takes for you to go after what you want, regardless of like what other people might say or think. All I keep hearing, Scorpio, is you're ready. You're ready. So whatever it is that you've been kind of like not quite so sure about, or sitting on, or wondering about, I see you making forward motion. Some of you may actually be doing some type of traveling or vacation, because we have the chariot card here with the sun. But ultimately, what I see is you moving toward what makes you happy for once, doing what you want to do for once, Scorpio. So whatever kind of movement that you all are doing, any kind of traveling or anything dealing with cars, there seems like there's some sort of blessing here. Might be some road tripping too. Let's get some tea leaves. Oh yeah, T. Hey T, we just talked about your deck. Yes, this card is very much so very many Ripperton. Let's look at the tea leaves. Spirit, can you tell me what else is coming towards Scorpio? Hold on, something flipped. Okay. Let's get one more. Okay. So the first card that came out was victory. Victory in some endeavor. Ashe. Ashe. We see that. You have the sun. You have good times. You have joy. But look at that. It's so interesting too, because you also have the cracked cup, which talks about dissatisfaction with life. And when there is joy, when there is a full illumination, when you can see things for what they are and see people for who they are, especially when you are beginning to discern what you deserve, it can cause some dissatisfaction. But I'm not even really reading that as you feeling sad or anything like that. What I'm reading it as is you finally determining, yeah, I deserve better than this. And that is what is pushing you forward into this Eight of Cups. That is what's making you say, yeah, that's real cute, but I think I could find a better offer elsewhere. You also have hard work ahead with the table. There may be some hard work ahead for you, Scorpio, but I see you courageously moving in that direction. You are not shying away from hard work. You are not shying away from what's before you. I think that you know that your future is bright, because maybe where things have been right now is kind of like dark and gloomy, or you're just uncertain. But the sun is here. And so even as you move in that next direction, even though there may be hard work ahead, I see you taking it on. Let's see what since we are coming up on a full moon eclipse, let's see what your full moon messages are. It says, take time to breathe out. Yeah. If things have been feeling pretty intense for you, and I'm sure they have, because I just know it's been like that for us all. Spirit is saying, take some time to breathe out. Take some time to just kind of sit in it, be in it. Release any tension that you've been holding on to, so that you can begin to see the victory. So you can begin to see your next path forward. So you can begin to see that lighted path, so you can know where to go next. Like I said, you're not afraid of hard work. But also make sure that you're not bracing, right, for an unfortunate thing to happen. You see how even though this cracked cup is shattered, but there's a pathway forward. It's okay if the cup breaks, because there's so much more ahead of you. There's plenty for you to look forward to. So hold on to that. All right. That was it for Scorpio. I hope that was helpful, y'all. Let us move on to Sagittarius. Give me just a second to now. Okay. Give me just a second to shuffle. Okay. All right. Okay. Yes, Sag in the house. Any other Sagittarius folks hanging out with us? Y'all quiet tonight in the chat. That's rare. Everybody's tired. Whoa. Okay. Hold on. Some other cards fell out, Sag. Okay, so we have the Three of Swords reversed. Let's get the other two. I agree. Mage said Scorpio's been on the up and up these past few readings. They have. We love that. All right, I see this. I see Sag coming in. Okay. Oh, okay. Thomas says still recovering Venus and Scorpio. Okay, very good. Understood. Okay. Hey, Nell. Yes, you are right on time, Chanel. All right. That's right, Justice. Your readings, they be right back to back, huh? All right. All right. So I'm already liking what I see, Sagittarius, with the Three of Swords in reverse, with the Fool and Temperance. Okay. Very good. All right. So what I love is that what has been difficult for you, like if you're going to see a card in reverse, you want to see the Three of Swords in reverse. You want to see the Three of Swords in reverse because it shows that you are already moving through something that has been difficult. Like you are actually doing the healing work. That is what's happening right now. So, what I feel is that, Sagittarius, you are whatever program, whatever it is that you have been doing so far, it's not, you realize in November it's not working no more. It's not working no more. Because we have the Three of Swords, which is talking about you moving through healing, right? Moving through something that's difficult and like finally being able to release and let go. And the Fool is like, okay, now that we've done that, we're lighter now. Let's do this thing we've been wanting to do. Let's move forward. Oh, my sib Denisia's in the house. Hey, Denicia, peace. I am taking good intentional care, and I wish the same for you, my love. Thank you for being here. Yeah. What's interesting is I'm looking at this Three of Swords. I'm thinking about, which is interesting. The Three of Swords has been coming up a lot in a lot of these collective readings. There's a lot of things that we are dealing with right now that are sensitive. And with the Three of Swords, what's coming through for me with the Three of Swords and the Fool and Temperance is, Sag, the things that have been particularly triggering for you. Let me say it differently. The people in your life who have had the type of access to you where they know they can trigger you, right? Those places are like neutralized. That's what I see happening in November. Those people that know how to push your buttons because they know where they are, they know exactly what to say and what tone of voice to kind of like get you to kind of like to hurt you, to harm you, or to affect you, you know, even if it's not as strong as harm, but it might cause a reaction out of you. What I see in November is that those things, they don't bother you anymore. You are seeing things in a new light. Do y'all remember? I want to say it was the first Spider-Man with my boy Tobey Maguire. Do y'all remember when Tobey Maguire first turned into Spider-Man and like the same bully or the same people that were trying to like fight him before, he was able to like, he was surprised at how he was like dodging and ducking and moving, like he had those spidey senses. And then like the blows that used to like, that were damaging before, it was like nothing. And the assailant is like throwing with all their might. But Spidey's like, that the best you can do? That's the energy you're on, Sag. That's the energy you're on. Listen, I really shouldn't say my boy Toby because I don't know what Toby in real life, I don't know what his politics be on. So let me not claim nobody. But I love those Spider-Man movies. Yeah. It's off. Denise says off my back and under my feet. That's it. I took it back, T. That's not my boy. Chanel says, makes sense. Things are rolling off me more these days. Absolutely. And that's what I see. But I know that the healing work, I know that moving through that is not an easy thing. Even though the Three of Swords is in reverse, that's still not an easy thing to just kind of, deal with. But you have Temperance. Temperance is showing you how to keep that balance, that delicate balance, right? Because there's like a balance between like being easily affected, right? And being completely stone cold, right? And so that's what this Temperance here. So this feels very much so like relationships in dealing with folks. Also, it's a call to say that what has happened in your past does not determine your future. What happens in your past does not determine your future. And with the Fool and the Temperance card, as you move in this new direction, as you have this new insight, as you change up the way that you approach the situation, these people, Temperance is the way that you are. I like to say it's an alchemizing card. It's showing like, how much of myself do I put into this situation? How much of my energy do I put into this situation? How much do I need to give? How much do I need to retain? That's going to be key for you in the month of November. But I love that, because now where other people may have been pulling the strings on you emotionally, Sagittarius, in November, you are the one. In November, you are the one in control of your own life. And I love that for you. Okay, so let's look at your tea leaves. Spirit, what else is coming towards Sag? What else is coming towards Sag? One more, please. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yes, Justice. Yes. The delicate balance between flying off the handle and being stone-faced and cold. Absolutely. Your tea leaves are great happiness. News of a birth or a new business opportunity. Hello, we do have the Fool, doing something brand new. And you have grapes. Time to go out and have some fun. Yeah. And like I was saying before, just because just because there has been hurt in the past, like that, your past does not dictate, or does not have to dictate your future. And we can use, I'll tell you something. I'll give you a freebie from my therapist, because she just said this to me recently. She said that every time we mourn, or every time we grieve, every time we go through something difficult, every time we experience a loss, we adopt a new belief. And so she asked me, so as you are moving through grief, as you're moving through mourning, what new beliefs have you picked up? What did that last loss, what belief did you pick up as a result? And so I pose the same question to you, Sagittarius. And then what does the most recent loss or the most recent disappointment, what does that now give? What information have you taken from that that's going to be now applied wisdom for this next step of your journey, right? Because just because there may have been disappointment or hurt or harsh words or anything like that, it doesn't mean that now I must have like, my heart must be like iron, like can't be penetrated. No, Temperance is here to say, no, maybe you need to adjust, just adjust the way you respond or adjust the way you react. And it does not mean making other people pay for someone else's misstep, or even the way they may have mishandled you or mishandled a situation. This can be personal relationships, it can be at your job, whatever it is. That old situation does not have to dictate what's coming up for you next. Let's get one final card, which will be your full moon card. Full moon message for you. Okay, now y'all saw me shuffle. It says take time to breathe out again. And the bottom of the deck was the answers you need are coming. All the more reason for you to have some fun. All the more reason for you to like lean into happiness, if you can. Release a little bit of control, Sag, and know that as you continue that healing, the answers that you need will come. All right, my loves, I hope that was helpful for you. Let's move on to Capricorn. I do not be moving through these quick enough. Lord have mercy. Do I have any caps in the house? Any caps in the house? Yeah, I see y'all in the chat talking about what my therapist said. Yeah. She ate that. She ate that. She did. She really did. She got me together. All right, Spirit. Can you tell me something good coming towards Capricorn? Two of Pentacles, King of Wands. Get one more. This one? Nah, this one. The Hermit. Okay. Time to yourself. Hold on, this is... Yeah. Time to yourself, Cap. I don't know why I'm kind of getting... There is a certain type of performance that I think is associated with, or we can associate with the Two of Pentacles. Someone just trying to make it. Somebody just trying to, usually when we see the Two of Pentacles, there's someone who is trying to balance these two pentacles and they're like not really making it. They're like balanced on one foot. This person, we see them doing it with grace, but it's still a performance, right? It's like, oh, look at how for me, I can just throw them up in the air and then I'm just going to do this drop. And there's a little bit of performance here, right? And while I think that can speak to ease, which is usually how I tend to read this card when I am looking at this particular deck, it really feels like for Capricorn, this is a call to kind of put down those burdens. Kind of just lay some of those obligations to the side. The bottom of the deck, y'all have the Ten of Pentacles, and that is definitely support. So I will say, Cap, your money's looking real good. So even the Two of Pentacles can speak to having more than you can handle, which when it comes to money and resources, that's a good thing. But I still feel like there's something here about performance and needing to kind of just let that go. It's really feeling like having to discover really what you want. We're coming up on the end of the year, right? And there's a lot of balls that Capricorn's been putting up in the keeping in the air, probably very gracefully. We know that Capricorn is very resourceful. Hello, I have Capricorn. So I know how we do sometimes. The King of Wands is one of my favorites because they are super creative and they don't fit in any boxes. They don't want to. And if the way that they are moving about the world is not readily accepted, then they will go somewhere where it is accepted, even if that place is just by themselves. The King of Wands is not lonesome by themselves. I get that there's some type of development that will be happening for Capricorn in the month of November. And it's going to be away from other people approving. It's going to be away from where other people can ooh and ah. It's going to be in this place by yourself, Cap. Just like this person is taking this little lantern and moving into solitude. And I think this is a good thing, because if you've been used to putting on and trying to keep everything, hold everything together and doing all that stuff, woo, then you need that break. Then you need that time. With the Ten of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck, I guess I can bring that over. With the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, it feels like you have support, so you can do what you need to do. So you can do that soul searching. So you can kind of reconnect with yourself again, reconnect with your body again. That feels really important right now. There's no one that you need to impress more than you impress yourself, Capricorn. So, what are the things that you can do for yourself, with yourself, by yourself, that will be nourishing? Because it definitely feels like that time. I'm going to get a clarifier for the King of Wands. The Hierophant. November is also the time in North America where we celebrate Thanksgiving. It's not a great holiday, but it's a time when people see family. And with the Hierophant card here, that usually speaks to institutions and traditions and elders. And the King of Wands is someone who sticks out kind of like a sore thumb. For some of you, you may not be looking forward to, or you may not even be planning to be around the family. Know that the Ten of Pentacles is not always family of origin. It can be family of choice. Remember what I said, though. There's no need for you to perform. Be your own leader. Be odd. Be creative. And if they don't like it, you go where you can be appreciated, even if that's by yourself. Hey, Winter. Shout out to, I just finished Cap. You're on time. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, welcome, Levity. I'm glad that you're here. Yes, a Capricorn needs to develop a crush on me immediately. Bye, T. Okay, let's look at the tea leaves. Let's see what else is coming in for Capricorn. I don't know. It just seems like y'all are kind of getting a break. Just two more, please. Ashe. Winter says they came at the right time. Ashe. Two more, please, Spirit. Tell me what else is coming towards Capricorn. Okay, just there we go. Let me get one more, please. This one. No. One more for Capricorn. Okay. Spiritual love. Okay. Tiger, it says doing something risky and taking a chance. Capricorn, it feels like the chance you're taking is on you. Like you're putting down all those obligations and you doing what you want to do. Even if that's just taking time away, even if that's taking time to yourself. And you also have the horseshoe for good luck. I always say the horseshoe is also protection because we're hoodoos. Not everybody. A lot of us who watch this channel, and I am hoodoo, and so we know that horseshoes also provide protection. So you are covered. You are covered. I love lilies, right? Because we talk about lilies. I've talked about it on this channel a few times about lilies being the flowers, lilies in the valley being the flowers that bend to the light to find the sun, even though they're in that dark crevice. They bend to the light. And so what I think is really important for Capricorn to remember and to know is that when we're talking about moving and bending to the light is you. That's what the Hermit is carrying, right? That is the star. That is you. So if you know that, you have to like bend to your own will. Like I said, impress yourself. Blow yourself away, you know? Do what you want to do. Yep. Let's get one final card for y'all. That'll be your moon card. Then we will move on. This one. Capricorn, Spirit asks, the waning moon, what do you need to release? What do you need to release? We already know what some of it is. Sneak peek was releasing some of those obligations. Releasing some of those I should be, need to be, could have been. Those are some of the things, but I'm sure that there are many more. So whatever those are, be present with that. I think that you will because you have the Hermit, and that is definitely the atmosphere to be confronting. It's not a bad thing to confront yourself. I think actually that Capricorn might like what they see a lot when they go there. All right. I hope that was helpful, Capricorn. Hope that was helpful for y'all. And let's move on to Aquarius. Y'all always catch me in the mix. I need to make those little slides longer. I need to make them a little bit longer. Hey, Harmony Phoenix. I'm glad you made it. Glad you made it in. Okay. So I have 29 lovely viewers. I would love if I could have 29 likes. I only have 23. So math is hard, but 29 minus 23, I need that many more likes. I would love it so much. It lets people know that we're here. Oh, okay. Okay, that came out reverse. 3 of Pentacles. I already know what that's on. Okay, I see Aquarius in the house. I see y'all in the comments. Okay. Let's see what else. 2 of Wands. I know that's right. Let's get one more. All right. Well, that is on the nose. We have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, the 2 of Wands, and the Hermit. Aquarius. Y'all, I feel like Aquarius already knows. Like, you just have to stand out. You just have to stand out. You just have to stand out. Hi, Katara. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's a lot. Okay, Aquarius, y'all came through. It's a lot of y'all. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so now that y'all are here, good. Listen up. You Grandma baby said this is Aquarius as fuck. Yes, it is, because this is really truly about you doing, like, this is probably one of those being ungovernable messages. The Three of Pentacles, the card of collaboration, that thing is in reverse. It's like, actually, no, babe, I gotta do my own thing. I gotta do my own thing. I gotta go my own way. The Three of Pentacles also speaks to us about hierarchy. And with the Three of Pentacles being in reverse, we see Aquarius being like, actually, I don't like those rules. I don't want to play that game. Don't want to do that. Instead, what we see y'all doing with the Two of Wands is you taking matters into your own hands, because you know, Aquarius, that actually, I have a better idea for how this thing can go. Actually, my ideas will actually make this thing run the way that it should. It actually feels like, for y'all, even though the Hermit is here again, it actually feels like, it doesn't really feel like there's obviously going to be a need for solitude. It doesn't feel like solitude, though. It really just feels like the Hermit is here to kind of echo the Three of Pentacles in reverse, in that this is not the time for me to like work with y'all. Like, y'all are not really going to, like, y'all are going to make us fail this group project. So I got to really take matters into my own hands and actually take care of it. So the Hermit just feels like it is echoing that. I don't really see y'all being in, let me get a clarifier. But I don't really sense that y'all are going to be going on your own. I feel like you already feel that way. Like, you already feel like what you want to see in the world, what you want to see in your life, like, you may be the only one thinking the way that you do. That's kind of what it's giving. That's kind of what it's giving. Spirit, give me a clarifier for the Hermit. Yeah. Let me go back to the desk. The clarifier is the Princess of Cups. It's like you have the most beautiful ideas about relating and relationships, about the way that the world works, about the way that your life should go. And the Princess of Cups is like, it's that wonder, right? It's that excitement. And what I love about this in conjunction with the Hermit is that whatever it is that you are focused on in the month of November, like, you don't have like a blueprint. Like, you don't have something that you're looking at. That's why the Hermit is here. The Hermit is like, you go to a place where you consult with yourself, right? You go to a place where you consult with your own Ori, your own spirit. And so what I see is yeah. Like, but I get that the Hermit energy is like where you reside. It doesn't feel like, you know, with Capricorn, it was like, Capricorn, you need some time away, like a retreat. For you, Aquarius, it feels like, no, this is where I'm comfortable here. This is actually where I live. For you, it's like, yeah, this is me at work. I don't really mess with y'all and what's going on here. I don't like the dynamics. This could not just be a word. This could be your relationships. It's just in general. This is the resolve. Because I have a better way, and the way that I have in mind, it will actually like get us all free. It will make us feel more liberated. We will feel our most authentic selves, right? And then you go on about your way. You like, for me, this feels like an everyday thing. It's interesting that this is coming up and tell me something good, because maybe you just needed to be affirmed that the way you see the world is something that we all need. If anything that I would say then for the month, I see y'all, I see y'all in the comments. If anything, I would say that for the month of November, if people would try to, I guess, get you to conform, this is like your affirmation that no, you're not bugging. You're not bugging, Aquarius. And the bottom of the deck was the Ten of Swords. And so to me, that's always that one of the readings of this card is the end of an era, right? And so this is the end of an era. Then this may be why. There are some things in your life, Aquarius, that are just don't sit right with you. And so I want you to know that the difficult part is about to be over. You can trust yourself. And that's really what I feel like this is, an affirmation. Maybe you need to watch this back mid-month. If you're feeling like, I don't know, that might have been too bold. That might have been too loud. That might have been like, you can trust yourself. You can trust yourself. Yeah. Gotta go my own way from High School Musical. Justice said, I quit my job earlier this month. Ooh. Okay, let's look at, oops, I'm sorry, I should say on the desk. Let's look. I'm still getting used to all these different camera angles, y'all. Okay. Let's move the Ten of Swords a little bit. Let's get some tea leaves out here. 3. Spirit, can I get 2 more for Aquarius? Okay, just not that many. One more. There we go. We have new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Hello, 2 of Wands. Hello, 2 of Wands. Aquarius, y'all like them people who got like these brilliant ideas, and then y'all be like, mic drop, and everybody's like, did y'all hear that? That was a great idea. Get them back in here. Thank you for coming in, Thomas. You're so welcome. Come back anytime. Okay, yeah, I see. Yes, Aquarius, Venus. Y'all, I cannot with y'all and these in High School Musical. 8th house, Saturn, Aquarius. Okay, so then you know what you want. All right, pay attention to your health, Aquarius. Make sure that cooperation, the 3 of Pentacles, if we think of it as mind, body, and spirit, make sure that the energies that you are not working with is not your body, right? It's not your health. So making sure that is holistic. And then you have financial pinch. Yeah, we do have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So I would just say watch your money. Definitely watch your money. But, in light of the financial pinch, we do still have the new opportunities and things opening up for you. So it's just a pinch. It's not It's not a stronghold. It's just a pinch, but be mindful of that. Okay, let's get a full moon card and then we will move on. Oop, oop. All right, we'll take them. We have don't let your pride get in the way and surrender to the divine. Ashe, ashe, ashe. That can be the divine, as the most wonderful Reverend Dr. Chelsea Yarborough will say. And if you've had a personal reading with me, you've also heard me say this. We give thanks to the divine above, the divine around, and the divine within. We gonna go full screen. We gonna go full screen because I love that. We give thanks for the divine above, the divine within, and the divine around us. So surrender to that. To your be. And then in order to surrender to a thing, you have to first acknowledge it. So trust your ideas are good and divine. But it also says don't let your pride get in the way, right? And so that's that balance of surrender. That's that balance. Okay. Very good. All right, Aquarius. I hope that was helpful. Let's see. Grandma baby said okay. Okay, indeed. I hope that was helpful, y'all. Let us move on to Pisces. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I did not have my phone on Do Not Disturb. My apologies. All right. Oh, good. I am so glad. Thank y'all for liking the video. I so appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right. Pisces. Spirit, tell me what good things are coming in for Pisces for the month of November. The 3 of Cups. These two? Yeah. Judgment and Temperance. Mm-hmm. Uh. Mm-hmm. It feels like Pisces for this month ahead. One, with the 3 of Cups, I do see you being around good people, being around fun people specifically. Fun people. It feels like a very illuminating time though. What's interesting, I don't know why, but I just saw like, you know how I'm trying to think of an example. Spirit, give me an example. It's like I could see it in my mind's eye. It's just so hard sometimes for me to describe what I'm seeing to y'all. It's not bad. I know sometimes when I get quiet, people are like, "Oh no, what?" It's not bad at all. But it's almost like, you know how I guess the only thing that I could is this is not quite what I was thinking, but like the only thing that I could use to describe is like the sixth sense. Like I can see dead people. And it's like oh no. thank you, Spirit just gave me an actual really good example. I was working at a market where it was a healer's market, and I was doing readings for people. And I was sitting with a friend, and this woman approaches us, and she's talking to us about just how the day's going, what made her stop at the market. And she's talking, and the whole time she's talking, I can sense her grandfather, her ancestor, there. And so she started to talk about him. And the more she starts to talk about him, the spiritual gifts that I have, I don't see spirits in 3D. If you want someone who sees spirits in 3D, that will be Rory in the comments. But I could see him in my spirit's eye. And he was just like standing over her shoulder. And I was trying to ignore him. I'm a medium. So and we were not in a reading. I'm just having a conversation with this woman. And it was just really interesting because I was hearing the things that he wanted to tell her, right? That's kind of what I see happening with Pisces in November. Not so much so that you see spirits, unless you're a spiritualist or you are spiritually in tune that way, then you just might, because the Three of Cups for me is a very spiritual card. I know that in the tarot, it usually means like party, good time, drinking, gossiping, talking. But for me, it's a very spiritual card, and usually it means like spirit activity. So it can mean that, but what I'm really seeing is that I feel that there's going to be a lot of connection for you, Pisces, over this month ahead. And you, with the Judgment card, you are going to be able to see things and people as they are. What's interesting though is that I don't think that you're seeing shadowy things or red flags. What I think is that you're going to actually see the green flags, hold on. Wait a minute. Rory, stop. Don't do this. Rory said it started from his mind's eye. No, see, don't get, Listen, we're going to have to sidebar about that. But Pisces, that's really exciting because I feel that you are seeing green flags. The people in your life, there are green flags. Oh, I really love that. What it also feels like is, as you are seeing green flags, you are allowing you're allowing more authentic versions of yourself come forward as well to meet these people. I really love that. Let's get a clarifier for the Temperance card. Because there's this need to temper, right? This need to not go overboard. I want to get some clarity on that. Let's go with this one. Okay, so it's likely dealing with relationships. Okay. Yeah. Needing to temper the Lovers. This is kind of giving me don't feel like you have to show all your cards as soon as the other person shows all of theirs. That's kind of what this is giving me. Because I do, Pisces, it feels like you are unfurling. It feels like you are oh. I do think there's a little bit of shock when you start to see these green flags. And know too that the Three of Cups can be about relationships, but it also can be about even work connections as well. So this can also be related to work and career. But as you are seeing green flags, know that you still have choice. Know that you still have agency. Know that you still dictate the pace right? And if it's job related, you might feel like you don't have that agency because we live under capitalism, which I completely understand. But if this is in relationship, if this is friendship, if this is relationships and connections where there's like consent, we have agreed, then you don't have to lay your cards all out just because the other person has, if you're not ready to. But I think that you're going to be surprised. It seems like they are showing you some reasons to begin to trust. I feel like you will hear what they're saying and you will also see that their intentions are good. You might, Pisces, you might just have to silence the part of you that will want to be critical or will want to find the bag or poke the holes in the thing, right? That I think would be that might be your little internal thing to overcome for the month of November. But overall, I feel that you are connecting with people, that you are enjoying yourself, that people are enjoying you. Just make sure that you remember your voice matters. Still. Also, with the Three of Cups and the Temperance card, Three of Cups can be like a really good time, like drinking and consuming and things like that. The Temperance card is like, if you're going to do some, indulging in things, it's just saying like, don't go overboard. Just, enjoy yourself, but, let's not get too wild, That's all. All right. But it seems like y'all having fun. Let's see what else is coming to. Oh, are these? I think those are three. Yep. You have basket for recognition and reward for merit. Actually, you have four. You have the sun for happiness and well-being. Ashe. You have fire for strong emotion, passionate love, or hate. And you have unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Y'all do be seeing. Y'all do be knowing. So we talked about that emotion, right? People start showing you flags. If you feel the tendency to try to cut out and run, just wait before you do that. Just wait. Just resist the urge to kind of like think you know everything out the gate just by what you are perceiving. Use your actual intuition and don't be looking for extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hope you're picking up what I'm putting down. All right, let's see what your full moon message is. Oh, that one was jumping out at me. Okay, yeah, again, surrender to the divine. Surrender to the divine. Yeah, just let it go. Let it flow. That's also a message of temperance. Let it flow. Let it flow. Yeah. I feel like for you, surrendering to the divine is also like just like truly being receptive to joy and happiness. Like sometimes green flags are like really hard to like accept. But when they're there, accept it and enjoy that. Mm-hmm. Ashe. Okay. I hope that was helpful, Pisces. We're about to move on to Aries. Y'all should see me trying to get all these cards back together before it comes back, and I am never successful, but that's all right. All right, Aries, y'all in the house? Aries, are you in the house? Oh, yes. Hello, Elizabeth. I see you are here for the Aries reading. All right. Spirit, can you tell me something good coming towards Aries? Oh, these two together? Okay. King of Wands, Princess of Cups, and the World. Okay. Definitely some celebrations with children. With the world here. And it looks like you are also like um achieving some milestones here. Like it feels like the celebration is um more than just like holidays and things like that. Like it feels like there's some type of closure and completion, and it's a big deal. It's a big deal. Congratulations, Aries, cuz something is like coming through, and you made it. You made it. Wow. Okay. King of Wands. Mm. Spirit, tell me why the King of Wands is here. Yeah, the Four of Cups. Mm. You're springing into action. The Four of Cups. I know I didn't feel like the Four of Cups is someone who's like there's no like little action. They're sitting there. They're kind of discontent, right? They're missing out on what the divine actually has in store for them because they're kind of like in their own way. So if this is where you have been, if things have just felt just kind of lackluster, the King of Wands shows you taking like bold action, stepping forward, which is probably a big part of why the world is here. You getting to the end of this cycle, right? And also, yeah, it really could be some people's children reaching some type of major goal and milestone as well. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, I see y'all in the comments. Yeah. I'm laughing. Not watching for yeah. Shout out to your mom. Shout out to your mom. Definitely feel this coming. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna ask. I'm not even gonna ask. But oh yeah. This feels really good. This feels really good, Aries. Usually Aries has like a lot of like other things going on, but it feels like things are calming down for you, Aries. It doesn't feel like um yeah, it doesn't feel like there's a whole lot of action, except that yeah, things are calming down. You like know what to do now, right? That's the King of Wands. The King of Wands knows what to do, knows how to make things happen, knows how to redirect, knows how to be a leader. And we see that. Mm. I'm also wondering what particular dreams you have for yourself, Aries, that you are like not bringing to a close, but that you are giving more careful attention to. You know, what particular goals are you like? Yes, that's what's necessary to take that to the next level. For some of you, I'm wondering how many are going to be receiving some type of promotion or good news, some type of graduations. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, y'all going up in the comments. I know that's right. Yes, coming out of a long dark tunnel. Absolutely. Absolutely. Finally can breathe and see. Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Big dreams. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Because if we look at, it's really tender. Like, this reading is actually really tender. Because when you look at the King of Wands, who is like even kind of facing the Princess of Cups. The Princess of Cups has this cup, right? You see how, let me shift these. If we look at this cup that's been handed, right? The Princess of Cups also has this cup, right? And the princess is giving it to the king, and the king is like, you might not know how to make it happen, but I do. So I'm gonna see to it that we make it pop. So just like this Four of Cups, where it's like, I don't really know. In addition to receiving the gift from the divine, you also need the will. You need a leader. You need somebody else who's going like is giving Octavia E. Butler, so be it, see to it. And the King of Wands, that is you, Aries, you are making sure that it happens now. And so there's a big celebration. There's a milestone happening here. Yeah, so that's big. That's big. Oh my goodness. Harmony Fitness says, is their Osha birthday next month. They're turning 2. Happy birthday. That's a big deal. That's a really big deal. Okay, so let's get some tea leaves for Aries. Spirit, what else is coming to our Aries placements? Get one more card. Oh, how many cards is that? That's a lot. Let's get one. Just one, please. There we go. So you have Butterfly. For a change for the better. A wonderful change has come over me. Pay attention to that money, though. And this is not saying things wrong. It's just be mindful of the money. Be mindful of the money, especially as you are celebrating and doing things. Be mindful of that money. And okay, this was actually a few more than I thought. Interesting. We have in need of help, assistance, and guidance. I love this because the world card for me, oh wow, look at that. See, Harmony Phoenix is in the spirit. They said, yes, somebody else got to step in and be the Mars. I am tired of being the Mars. Look at this spirit saying you're in need of help, assistance, and guidance. I love the world card because I always like the image that I have conjured about the world is beautiful quilts, right? Beautiful quilts that the ancestral mothers are quilting and stitching these stories together. And the stories make up the lessons. You know, I used to be a Girl Scout, and so we used to have like those badges that will say, yes, I'm I got my brownie badge. I got this badge that says that, yes, I know how to set up a campfire. Yes, I, helped an elderly person across the street. Like those badges, they say I have expertise in this thing. And that's the world. And so when I think about those quilts, I think of, the ancestors who are like stitching like these badges to say, well done. Well done. Now you can wear this badge that says, or this quilt that says, this stitch that says, I've been here, I've lived through this, and I survived it. And I'm ready to be elevated now. I'm ready to move on and move forward. And so when I think of these hands, you have this hand card, I think of that. I think of your ancestral mothers and your friends and your family and anyone who is very much so connected to you. They are the ones who are, giving you the help that you need. I also think of in the church, we believe in laying on hands, right? So I think of what it means to have the ancestors come and lay their hands on you as you move through this next phase. And then you had chain of events that will affect your life. Ashe, and we know that. But we already know the change is going to be for the better. It's transformative what's happening to you, Aries, at this time. So be ready. Be ready, my love. Let's pull. I'm gonna shuffle a little better since I keep pulling the same cards. Unless some of y'all are cross watching, which we love a cross watcher. Because I do say you should listen to your sun, moon, rising. That can be sidereal or tropical or both. But let's see what your full moon message is, and then we'll move on to Taurus. This one here. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. So that means have fun. And also, I'm so done because listen, HP said, let me go see what that bowls I need to do right now. Yeah. You are like taking the words out of my mouth for real. Like, have fun, and also what are the spiritual things you need to take care of? What are the spiritual things that you need to take care of as well? Practicality also with your purse, your finances, your money. Yeah, make sure you have that. Make sure you have that. Yeah, Harmony Phoenix, you on tonight. You are on. All right, my Aries placements. I hope that was helpful for y'all. We're about to move on to Taurus. Maybe I need to clear off the table first. We'll see. All right. I hope that was helpful, y'all. Black in Therapy says, why are they talking to me? Because this is Storytelling Tarot, where we ask for the ancestors to come. We ask for the ancestors to come. And say what they have to say to let us know what to look forward to, so we can know. So we can know. Okay. I'm on. Thank you, HP. My spirit's like, yep, and this. And I hope you listening. I know that's right. Elizabeth says she is ready for the next, Taurus rising. Okay. Any other Taurus placements in the house? Any other Taurus placements in the house? Spirit, tell me something good coming towards my Taurus placements. Tell me something real good. Okay, 3 of Wands. Okay. 2 of Wands and 2 of Pentacles. Let's talk about balance, because there's a lot. There are a lot of things up in the air for you, Taurus. There's a lot of things up in the air. I see you with the 3 of Wands. I see you seeing yourself like you are already like a couple of steps ahead. Just make sure, it's so interesting because we just had the balance, spirituality, and practicality. I feel that that's necessary for Taurus as well, because with the 3 of Wands and the 2 of Wands, like I see you moving forward, right? Like you have this vision, but then the spirit is like, you're out here, but bring it back just a little bit, because do you have a plan? Do you know how you're going to set that in motion? Do you know what you need to ask for in order to get that to be aligned just so, right? That's what I'm seeing. So I would say, for the things that you are wanting to achieve, for the future that you already see, get your stuff in order. Get your things in order, Taurus. And it doesn't mean that you gotta, hear me. This does not mean shrink your vision. It just means have the steps that line up that will get you to where you're trying to go. Because the 2 of Pentacles shows you trying to like balance all these things. Yeah. You're trying to balance all these things, but what are the things that you can actually put down and reassess in November that will help you get closer to that 3 of Wands with ease, right? That's what's going to be necessary for you. Mm. Mm. Because I definitely see things being a little easier, especially when you get down to the nitty gritty, like you getting more structured around the vision and those little steps. It's kind of giving fine tuning. Like there's just like a little fine tuning that needs to happen, and then like you'll be golden. But the Two of Pentacles does again suggest the need for one, help, and the need to manage your finances. So I would say that the good thing is that we're already talking about you having a big vision for yourself and you ready to move forward. And Spirit is just saying, yeah, fine tune those things. Because I sense that whatever it is that you're envisioning for yourself, that your spirit team is on board. You just have to get all those other things in a row. But I love that, because that means then as those things are, it's almost like when I said this before, this was like in an Aries reading months ago, but like when you have the, what are those called? Hot Wheels, those Hot Wheels tracks that click into place. So as they click into place, that car can now zoom on that track and do all the whirlies and all of that. And so like that is what this season is. This is the season for you to like get those particular things in order, get those particular things in balance. And yeah, then you'll be able to move smoothly toward that future. But I can already tell you, Taurus, you already there. The future, the gift, the relationship, the job, all the things that you want for yourself, I can see that you're already there. And I love it because this spread is showing me that Spirit is so on board. There is not a single no in this spread. It's kind of giving you plan the trip, you book the flight, but you haven't packed your bags. Spirit is just saying, okay, now you did the fun stuff, right? The dreaming and all of that. Now go ahead and pack the bags. And so that's what this feels like. This month feels like you go ahead and pack your bags and get ready. Get ready to go. You know? Yeah. Okay. I think I don't know, that was like short and to the point, but like that's all I'm hearing. I'm sorry if y'all hear my child. He's a Cancer moon, and so when the moon is doing things, he's especially activated. So shout out to Cancer moon babies. Okay. Let's get some tea leaves. Spirit, tell me something good coming towards. Ooh. Look at that. New job or career. Hello, somebody. Yeah, that's very 3 of Wands, very 2 of Wands. You already see yourself there. And I'll say this too. The 2 of Pentacles can also be like more than you can manage. So while it can be you need to manage your money, it can also be you have so much money you don't know how to manage. And if that's something you want to claim, I need you to put ashe or amen in the comments right now. Right, Neil. Okay, you're absolutely right. I will not apologize. So I will just say, if you hear some shrieks, he's fine. He's just activated. Yes, Harmony Phoenix, text me. Text me, because I already know it's going to be a good story. So you have new career, disappointment in a friend and lover. Okay. Or lover. And look, news of a birth or new business opportunity. What kind of businesses are y'all doing? Something is happening with this. Okay, listen, I know that's right. It's the way. Yes. Amen. I got an amen. from Grandma Baby. I got Asheo. Asheo. I know that's right. Samaje says Ashe, baby. Amen. Amen. Rory, okay. Limi says Ashe. Rory says Amen, child. That's probably the best Amen corner we've ever had on this channel. I love that for us. I love that for us. Taurus. Taurus. It's something shaking in your business. It's something shaking here. But I do want to look at this disappointment in a friend or a lover, because I want to know what we're talking about. So, Spirit, can you give me some insight about this flute card? Tell me what that is. Tell me what that is. The Chariot. It's giving there may be some distance created between you and a partner or a friend. It's really just it's giving just distance with the Chariot card. Like there may be some, not only physical distance, but just like emotional, spiritual distance from someone that you are close to, have been close to. Yeah. That's what that's giving me. Rory said, not the Chariot. Yeah, I mean, it's for me, it's coming up as the Chariot. What's interesting, bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups, another 7. So because 7 of Cups can be options. Ooh, child, if there's something going on in relationships, also too, there may be you may be spending some time apart from a partner, as well. Some of y'all who be seeing stuff, y'all might be having dreams about what is causing the distance, right? Let me get one more for this situation. The Empress. Okay. Yeah, it really feels like distance. And the Empress is like that, wanting to. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I couldn't see it. The Empress is like wanting to like bring them in, bring them close, right? Or the other way around. Maybe they want to bring you in and you're the one who's kind of distant. But it feels like either there's definitely some physical or emotional distance between you and someone that is causing disappointment. But it doesn't feel like anything is wrong. It might be, oh no, I'm sorry, I can't come to your mom's for the holidays. I gotta work. I got something going on. It's something like that. Okay, so I didn't want to say that, T. T said 7 of Cups and a Chariot was given train to me. Okay. I didn't want to say that, but T. I wasn't trying to put people. Yeah. There's definitely some things that are afoot. For those who are spiritual, I would not be surprised if whatever the reason is, you find out about it in your dreams. It's definitely got something to do with travel or distances as well. Dang. Okay, Elizabeth said there's someone new in her life, and that person is currently in Australia. Harmony Phoenix said they're internally and externally screaming. I wish I could hear that. I wish I could hear you screaming. I wish I could, because I just know. But yeah, it doesn't feel, I mean, it's kind of giving like it's kind of, I'm not going to get into all of that. I'm not going to get into all of that. But I'm not going to get into all that. Y'all have take time to breathe out. Now that y'all saw me shuffling, this card has come up a few times. Take time to breathe out. Some of y'all are waiting on a particular shoe to drop. Because how Pound Town come up in divination. Because that's what happens when the hoodoo's divine. Because those things come up. Take time to breathe out. Because bottom of the deck, you had expect powerful change, which is a new moon eclipse. We already passed the new moon eclipse. We have a full moon eclipse coming up. But yeah, if you've been waiting on a particular shoe to drop, Taurus, like, just exhale and get ready for what is to come. Like I said, it just feels like fine-tuning things. But try not to let any of these other things worry you too much, because things are about to get real good. Please report back. I want to know what happened. I hope that was helpful to y'all. Yes. Okay. We about to move on to Gemini. So if you are a Gem, let me know in the comments. Let me know. Oh, you're so welcome. You are so welcome, Harmony Phoenix. You are so welcome, Elizabeth. Yeah. Okay, thank you, T. You said it was helpful. I'm so glad. Let's get on to Gemini. Where are the gems? Where are the gems? Oh, that one. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. What's coming towards the Gemini? Gang. I see y'all in the comments. Oh, no, that one. The King of Swords. Let's get one more for Gemini. This one? Nope, this one. Okay. The Four of Swords. Oh, baby. Gemini. I love that Gemini is coming forward as the King of Swords because obviously, right? Gemini. It is. Oh yes, hold on. Let me shout out. Wrong scene. Let me shout out Gemini. Okay, I see Gemini gang. Gemini Venus. That's right. Gemini rising. That's right. Okay. So what I'm seeing coming in, there's definitely going to be a change. The Wheel of Fortune always brings about change. That, look, bottom of the deck was also the World. So Gemini, what are you finishing up? The Wheel of Fortune can bring the winds of change. And because you have the World at the bottom of the deck and the Four of Swords, so we see like things coming to some sort of pause, right? Because even though the World is not, like, the World is the end of the major arcana, it's just a pause before you go back into the Fool to do something brand new. So this feels like with the Wheel of Fortune honoring whatever season you are in currently right now, because things are changing, right? And I usually say that when the Four of Swords is here, that the Four of Swords is saying, rest up, baby. Rest up. Because things are about to get real busy real soon. And I really love that. This is a great month if you are a writer, if you are a speaker, an orator, if you are in the medical field, if you are or medical industry, if you're a lawyer, like all of those types of things that analytical things, mathematicians, scientists, right? Because we're talking about the swords. This is the time for you to like focus on what you are, like what is your expertise, right? I always say that about the King of Swords, like this is the court card where like they're an expert, like you trust the King of Swords, right? And there is a particular way that the King of Swords moves. I believe it was I see some more Geminis in the comments. I think it was Aquarius. Aquarius earlier I was saying something about I think it was Aquarius about not needing a blueprint. The King of Swords needs a blueprint. The King of Swords is the one who creates the blueprint. So Gemini, you may be in need of that. It feels like writing the vision and making it plain. That's what it feels like. And what's standing out to me is in this world card, in the Wheel of Fortune, we see like all 4 seasons. And so one, like obviously we can honor the season that we're in. And also it means no matter where you fall on the Wheel of Fortune, no matter what season it is, no matter what time of day it is, when inspiration strikes you, write the vision, make it plain. Be strategic about the moves that you make, the connections that you make. Be strategic about the way that you what you say, what you write, what you're planning. It feels like it's really good because you have the 4 of Swords, and the 4 of Swords is not only a card of rest, it's also a card of remembrance and ritual. I love it. So this means for you, Gemini, it's going to be important for you to have some sort of ritual around the work that you're doing this month. I also highly recommend that if you do not have an ancestral practice, or if you don't know anything about the ancestors, or and if you do, this is a great time to be talking to your spirits and your ancestors. The 4 of Swords speaks about it shows us someone who is honoring the dead, lying on top of somebody else's tomb or somebody else's grave, right? As a way to remember them. And also as a way to remember yourself, to be grateful, to have gratitude. So be in communication with your spirits this month, Gemini. Specifically because the things that you're working on, they want to get in on too. And so the 4 of Swords is not only your rest, it is the ritual, it is the remembering, it is the recollection, the recall. And also, it's just a pause. Because, baby, after the 4 of Swords, it takes off. So are you ready for that? Are you ready for that? If you're not, get ready. Let's go back to the desk and look at your tea leaves. Spirit, what else is coming in for Gemini? Let's get one more. There we go. All right, we have casket. I'm going to put that under the 4 of Swords. Someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. I did say we also have, put it over here. We also had the world, which is also an ending, right? There are some changes. Okay, let's see what else we got. We have Muddled and unclear thinking. Do you see why we need the King of Swords? Because in the midst of it, it might feel like, you know, and this, listen, I'm a Gemini. I know what it's like when all the ideas are like, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. And the thing is, Gemini, you can. But sometimes when all of the things start getting cloudy, it quite literally like the forest. You cannot see the forest for the trees. And so the King of Swords is what that energy is going to help us to strategize. Remember, I said write the vision and make it plain. Don't complicate things. Simplify. And if you think that the thing that you just concocted or conjured was simple, simplify again. Simplify again. Hello? Hello? Simplify again. I'm tugging on the wig. I'm so sorry. Rest, ritual, remembering. Simplify again. Yeah. And we have, what? Come on now. You will be shown the way. It just don't get, I just love when the readings hit like this. You'll be shown the way. When you simplify, when you call your spirits in, they will show you how things will go. And so I feel like the casket, one of the things that we're laying on, you see this person is laying on top of that casket. What are you putting to rest? What is dying? That has been the message throughout this entire eclipse season. What are you putting to bed? What are you putting to rest for good? What needs to die? And so Gemini, with this person lying on top of this tomb or lying on top of this casket, inside is something that no longer lives. But they get on top to remember. I got to remember the thing that once was here so that I don't repeat those patterns, so that I don't make things more difficult for myself than they need to be, so that I can remember who I am. And that I am whole, even without the thing that used to live, that's now gone. I don't need it. I don't need it. Thank you for being here, HP. Woo. All right. Let's see. Let's get a final card, which will be the Moon card. What's the message for Gemini Spirit? Emotions are running high. The super moon. Emotions are running high. Yeah. I can see that. That's why you need some stillness this month, Gemini. That's why you need the logical, strategic energy of the King of Swords. This ain't the King of Cups. It's the King of Swords. Because the King of Swords is just going to tell it like it is. They're like an architect. Like, this is the blueprint. Make it simple. Simplify. Right? Ain't it true that when you're doing a math equation, if you don't simplify that answer, it could be wrong. You might have written 15, but if you didn't simplify when you're supposed to simplify and make it 5, then the answer is incorrect. So remember that, Gemini. Wherever you can, simplify. Yep. Yeah. All right. That's all I have for you, Gemini. I hope that was helpful. To you. Let's move on to Cancer. All right. Cancer. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad it was helpful. Very good. We love that. Okay. Oh, all right. Let's do that one for Cancer. Queen of Cups. And this one. Five of Cups. And this one here. This one on top of it. This one. Six of Pentacles. Okay. Mm. Mm. Ooh, Cancer. What I'm getting here is their loss is your gain, baby. Their loss is your gain. Yeah, because there is with the with the Queen of Cups. Woo, child. The Queen of Cups, who is very much so in this regard, like, yes, I care. Yes, I am fluid and intuitive, and I might speak like this, or I might speak like Maya Angelou. I might have, uh, you're welcome, Elizabeth. See you next time. Okay, I see all the Cancer people. I see all the Cancer people in the comments. Y'all already picking up what I'm putting down. Yeah. Because you're showing up as the Queen of Cups, as someone who has emotional integrity, right? You are not playing anybody's games anymore. Not at your job, not in your relationships, not in your friendships, nowhere. Now you are showing up for yourself. Now you are like owning what you feel, right? And so, like, it's really feeling like you being very in tune with you. Very in tune with your own needs, with your own cares. And because of that, there's a particular demand that I think that you're making in November for what you deserve, for your just due. There's a particular attractive quality that is that y'all are holding. Okay. Oh, I was missing. Okay, I was behind on the comments. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. I love that the Cancers, y'all deep tonight. Hey. Yes, y'all feeling deep. Yes. Okay, yeah, money. Let's talk about the Six of Pentacles. But there's a particular attractiveness that I also see for y'all. Um mm. Let me I wanna see about this Five of Cups, because it doesn't feel like your loss. It doesn't feel like your disappointment. It feels like other people. Yeah, let's go back to the desk, y'all. The we have the Princess of Wands. Yeah, you are not tripping. Yeah. Whatever it is, you have so much emotional composure. So whatever it is that has other people bent out of shape, it is not yours to bear. You are like, actually, this is good for me. It doesn't matter if it's not good for you. Oop. Actually, this is good for me. Look, bottom of the deck, Three of Wands. Yeah, you're moving on. You're moving forward. There are literally brighter days in front of you, Cancer. So you are not stuck in the past. You are not stuck on what it used to be or what it could have been. Those things are not even in your lexicon. You're not even thinking about that. You don't have, these regrets are not yours. Because you are quite literally moving in another direction. in a place where you can, hello somebody, let's preach this, because they see the table God prepared for me. Come on. I'm gonna put that back on the screen. Don't we know the divine will prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies? Their loss is your gain. They may have thought that you needed them. Mm-mm. They may have thought that they could just give you whatever, but they didn't know that you were the Queen of Cups. You are in control of your own destiny. You are in control of your own emotions, your own heart. They can't rule you. Ooh. It's giving switch up, Cancer. It's giving switch up. Like you doing something that's a little bit differently. It's the the claws mage. Woo. Yeah, it's giving y'all doing like a switch up. Like you're doing something differently, something that people didn't expect, or you're reacting differently. And it's encouraging you. It's so funny because you know the Five of Cups, the Princess of Wands clarified the Five of Cups. So it's almost like where they are like weeping and sad, like you are literally laughing. You're literally like having a good time. It's like, what you crying for? Why are you sad? Did you really think I was going to stay in that same spot? Did you really think I was only going to do this one thing? There's more for me. Why are you sad? It's just like the song, if you grew up in the church or you know anything about gospel, that says, it's the Kirk Franklin song, He's Not Dead. Don't cry. Wipe your eyes. He, being Jesus, he's not dead. And that's like you. You, Cancer, you're not gone. You didn't disappear. You didn't fall. You didn't falter. But it's funny because people do be trying to want to laugh or feel some type of way about your success. But their loss is your gain. Yes, they don't expect us to put us first. Laughing to the bank. I have been laughing because you really thought wrong. I know that's right, Rory. Exactly that. Exactly that. What I love about the Six of Pentacles for you, Cancer, is things are equitable now. So in November, you're going to see that return on your investments in relationships, in connections. Wherever this applies to your life, you're going to see a return. You're going to see a return. And I don't have to coach y'all and tell y'all to receive it. I think that you're ready because you have the Queen of Cups here. I think that you are receptive to this. You are ready for this. You ready? Oh, I love that. All right, let's see what your tea leaves have to say. All right, so you can give me 3 cards for Cancer. Oh my. Okay, I'm just gonna keep them all, y'all. I'm gonna take them all. So we see a little bit of a financial pinch, but it's just a pinch. It's all right because you see you have temporary problems. It's just temporary. I do see fire for strong emotion, passionate love or hate. But look at that. Crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. You do have the Queen of Cups. That is watery energy. So what are you birthing? What's coming into fruition in November for you? And if you're not wanting to become physically pregnant, then I would say do something to handle your business. I do see, look at that, but you do have dagger for fear, worries, intense situations. Yeah, this could be related to the financial pinch. This could be related to those problems that are temporary. But there's so much that you've been working toward, Cancer, that we can see. So I would say over the month ahead, do your best to refocus that energy back toward yourself. Because when you do that, you don't miss. When you do that, you do not miss. Yeah. Let's see what your moon card is. Oh, hello, Karen. You just watched Capricorns and I was spot on. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad that you found the channel. Welcome in. All right. What is the... Let's put it back on the table. Sorry, y'all. Let's see what the message is. The moon message for Cancer. Surrender to the divine. And this one wanted to come out too. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Yeah, that's perfect because we had that dagger show up. And there are no swords on the table as far as the tarot goes. But this dagger feels really important because there may be reasons or times when you may want to fear, when you may want to shrink and hide. Or because, Cancer and the hermit crab, you might just want to go back into your shell. But you see how the Queen of Cups is like, I'm not in my shell. I'm out here. Because I'm taking, as J.T. Perry would say, compassionate responsibility for my own energy, for my own emotions. And so in doing that, I don't need to hide. I can recline my chair. I can let anybody see me and experience me and know that I am worthy of all the goodness that I ask for, that I place a demand on. And whatever I give out into the world, I trust that the divine will allow it to come back to me. So that means be mindful of the seeds that you're sowing. What are those seeds? And if you've been doing the good work of sowing into yourself and sowing good seeds into the world, then you should be excited about November because we see you beginning to receive the return, Cancer. All right. I hope that was helpful for you. I see a comment here. It's hard to leave comfort. Oh, yeah. It's very hard to do that. It's very hard to leave comfort. I'm even looking at this crib here. It's very comfortable to stay right where you are. Right where you are. But Spirit is saying, work through the fears. It's time to come out, Cancer. It's time to come out. Yeah, compassionate responsibility. Oh my gosh. Hi, Yvette. I didn't even know it was you. Your face on the screen made me see your whole face. It's so good to see you, love. Yeah, J.T. Perry ate with that. That compassionate responsibility, she ate with that. Okay. Let's move on to, let's clean up the desk. And we're going to move on to Leo. Any Leos in the house? Any Leos here? Let's move on. All right, let's give it a couple of shuffles. Yvette, y'all, Yvette's one of my writer friends. It's so good to see you. I'm so glad that you're here. I see some Leos. Okay, tropical Leo. You're so welcome, Libra. You're so welcome. All right, Dej, I see you as a Leo rising. All right. Let's see what's going on with Leo. Spirit, tell me something good coming towards Leo. Tell me something good. Princess of Pentacles. Okay. Knight of Cups. And the Hierophant. Okay, Leo, are y'all studying? With the Princess of Pentacles and the Hierophant here is giving studying. You're studying something new. Even if you're not in an institution, even if you're not like in like studying traditionally, it seems like in November, like there's something of interest, something that's interesting you that you want to study or get more become more experienced in. It definitely feels like you are taking up something. Something's interesting you. Something's interesting you. Not, there's some type of, it's really giving some of you are sitting beneath an elder in November. Ooh, it's some of you are sitting underneath an elder and some of you are moving from student to teacher. And it seems like there's like this offer that's coming in that is like allowing you to now put what you have been learning, maybe learning quietly, and putting it to the test. And now you're like giving a microphone to like, can you speak to that? Can you show us what you know? Excuse me, it's almost like you are being like put in front of the right people. Like it seems like there might be somebody who's coming in who's like, oh, what you working on, Leo? Oh, you know who I think will be good to like, I'm gonna put you in connection with this person. I think that they might be a good mentor for you. And then in that meeting, it's almost like, I think I'm sorry. I just bust out laughing because I'm like T talking about, look at God giving y'all the answer to my prayers. Please, T, I'm trying to focus. Y'all help my friends. It feels like someone's like, hey, do you wanna go and meet these people? And it seems like when you're meeting the people that these leaders are like, oh yeah, we need to give you a platform. Oh yeah, like we really like what you're saying. I really like that. It's definitely some type of opportunity that you've been working toward, Leo. There seems like there may be an offer that's coming in for you. And there is like an opportunity for prominence. So there may be, like I said, you might be called to the front of the class. You might be asked to do some type of demonstration. You might say something on social media that normally maybe you don't, you just be talking to yourself, but it goes viral. There's something about things getting like louder for you in November, where people might now look to you as the authority. Like, I want to hear what Leo has to say about that. For those of you who are in relationships, things seem to be getting kind of serious. It seems like for those in relationships, you may be taking it to the next level, whatever that is. The Hierophant can speak to engagement or marriage, but that's not everybody's thing. For me, it can just be commitment. So whatever that is for you, whatever that looks like for you, it seems like that's what's happening, which I really like that for you as well. I'm also wondering how many of you are small business owners where you are like trying to get funding in some sort. It seems like you are receiving favor from banks and funders. That's also what I'm seeing, or receiving funding, maybe grants and things like that. That's what I'm also seeing here as well. Either way, these are like, for any of those such scenarios, these are all offers coming in where you are receiving some type of prominent either position or gift. Oh, I really like that. I really like that for y'all. Okay, let's look at your tea leaves. Let's look at the tea leaves. Let's see. Okay. Oh, hold on. Okay. Let's get 2 more, please. And okay. So we have flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. Absolutely. You have spiritual love. And you have great personal sorrow. Now that's interesting, because the bottom of the tarot deck was the 5 of Cups. So I do want to know, let's ask the divine what that is about. Spirit, what is the great personal sorrow? Because I didn't sense any of that. So could we get some insight into the personal sorrow? This one here. The Strength card. Let's get one more. The Knight of Wands. What's interesting, what's coming up. I'm sorry, I should put that there. What's interesting, what's coming up for me is like, as I was looking at the Strength card, my throat started to get like a little parched. And I'm looking at this lion. Speaking of, let me drink some water. I'm looking at this lion and I'm thinking about like how it feels to like roar all the time, right? So the sorrow to me doesn't feel like something devastating happening. It feels like I'm just so tired. And so as I was feeling like that tightness in my throat, is like, I'm tired of saying the same things over and over. I'm tired of always having to be loud and roar. It's interesting that the lion came up for Leo, right? Like I'm very tired of having to present that way in order to get things to move or to get something to move. And then with the Knight of Wands, which is a very fast moving card, right? That's what it feels like. It feels like just being tired of having to be a certain way for things to move and shift the way that they need to. Yeah. And that's why the card says it's a personal sorrow. Like, it's just something that you feel on the inside. Like, oh, I'm so tired of this. Oh, this just makes me like just fatigued. But I love that the Lily card is also here. That's the card that talks about bending to the light. It's spiritual love. It's spiritual love. And that love is what will soothe the throat. Allow that spiritual love to be like honey, right? to be like a hot toddy, right? That will kind of help that that throat from all the times that you had to roar and open your mouth and be loud to advocate for yourself, to assert boundaries, right? This month we talked about you being pulled to the front of the room, but maybe you felt like you've always had to push to be seen and to be heard and to be recognized. And so maybe now you're like, oh, I don't have to roar. Y'all hear me now? Y'all see me now? That's how that's sitting. So, yeah. Let's get a final card, which will be your oracle. Let's go back to the desk. Spirit, what is the moon message for the Leos? Communication is key. So Spirit is saying new moon in Gemini. So Spirit is saying you can rest your voice, Leo, but don't stop using it. Because what you have to say in November is so important, not only for yourself, but I believe that you have important things to say. You have the Hierophant here. So there are people here who are going to be learning from you, hanging onto your every word, trusting and believing what you say, and holding. There's going to be so much weight that is behind the force of what you're saying. So communication will be key for you. But it may be that you are going to have to find different ways to communicate that might be more effective this particular month. Yeah, Lemmy says that sounds like such a relief. Yeah, because I'm feeling like all of this, like in my, like, feels like fire in my chest and like in my throat. And so, yeah, it's like, and just when I started looking at that card is when that started. So yeah, it's tiring. It's tiring. Rory says, truth is, I was tired of yelling, Grandpa. I understand. Spirit does too. Leo, I hope that was helpful for you. We have 2 more signs left. We have Virgo and then wrapping up with Libra. If you are still here and you are interested, I am doing personal readings tonight. They will be $10 per question like last time. So if that is of interest to you, then stick around to the end. All right. Let's move on to Virgo. I'm going to give it a good shuffle a couple times here. What are Virgos at? I just looked at the time, y'all. It's almost 10 o'clock. Wow. Wow. Okay, I see y'all Virgos. Okay, Virgo Venus. I see Virgo rising. Let's get into it. Spirit, tell me something good coming towards Virgo in November. Ace of Swords. The Hermit. Give me one more for Virgo. This one. I said, no, not that one. Let's shuffle it. Let's shuffle some more. Shuffle it up. One more for Virgo. Tell me something real good. This one. The 5 of Swords. Ooh, my Lord. Let me tell you why this is good. Because I know that the 5 of Swords makes people feel like angsty, which makes sense because it's a bit of an angsty card. But in this regard, because it's your something new, what I love about it, this Ace of Swords, Hermit, 5 of Swords, what I see is a progression here. What I see is for you, Virgo, you are like so sure of a thing. The Ace of Swords. That is that oh, thank you for being here, Tamika. I'm glad that it was helpful. The Ace of Swords is like that definitive truth, right? Definitive truth. The Hermit which is interesting because a lot of people been getting Hermit. So I wonder if some of the other placements also have the other placements that received Hermit. I wonder if y'all have this also in your chart. I see you receiving truth, Virgo, downloads, understanding things in a new way, getting new ideas. Like, it's not just downloads, but it does feel like spiritual downloads. But you're receiving new downloads, you're receiving new truth, new ideas, right? You move into the solitude, the silo, the hermit, this place of coming into full knowing of the self, right? And so as you do that work, Virgo, you are now able to face the energies and the entities and the things that have been coming almost like as opposition against you. The Five of Swords is a card of victory. I know that it doesn't feel as good as the Six of Wands. That's also victory. But the Five of Swords does show a very clear winner. These other two people in the background are walking away, but there's one person who has 3 swords and they're like, yeah, I did that. Yeah, I mastered that. In the words of ancestor Malcolm X, by any means necessary, right? That's the energy. But it comes, Virgo, after you spend some time with yourself. It's almost like you come out swinging. It's almost like you come out. It's almost like you come out swinging. But this is with the words, right? It's like you receive, because the swords, I said that the swords represents our weapons and our wisdom, right? So you receive from the divine wisdom. You receive a weapon that you can then use against your adversaries. And sometimes the adversary can be your own mentality and mindset that has kept you back. So you have to get away from the noise. The beautiful thing is, in that silo, in that place where you go and reconnect with you, Virgo, this energy, you come out the victor. You come out swinging because you now know how to use your weapons. So you receive your weapon, your tool. You go into a place by yourself, and that is where the divine gets with you to show you how to use it so that you can be the winner. Ashe. Ashe. So for some of you, because it's the swords, for some of you, it's your pen. This is for writers. This is for poets, right? Spirit gives you a word. Spirit gives you a download. You go into your silo and you determine how to use this, right? And so now, again, you can use that wisdom against your adversary. And I said that the adversary is not always other people. It can be your own mentality. I can't do this. If only things were this way, then I can get it done. Who are the enemies that attack your mind? How can you silence them for good? In November, Spirit is saying they're going to give you the tools to silence those adversaries. For good is what I'm hearing. For good. That means that you're entering into a new era. That's what that means. That means you're going into a new place. The 5 also, you have the ace, which is a 1. The ace speaks about your ashe, your power, your personal power. It's the power of 1, right? Your individuality, that's all there in the ace. Okay. And then you have the 9, the hermit. The 9 represents like being almost there. It's like persevering. It's moving through difficulty. And then the 5 is change. It can be conflict, yes, but it's also change, right? And in the change is where we enter conjure. So what are you conjuring, Virgo? Let's take it to the desk and get some tea leaves. What else is coming? Oh, okay. All right. So the first card that came out was Family Sorrow, putting that on the 5 of Swords. You also have Peace and Harmony. So even in the midst of something that's going on with family, you have harmony. And because the 5 of Swords is here, this could be dissension. Remember, I said that you will have a new understanding. You will receive a new weapon. You're going to go spend some time by yourself and you're going to come out ready. So that means if people bring pettiness to you, if people bring gossip to you, if people bring bad news, anything just to cut into your peace, and it's most likely will be family this month. Spirit is saying you're going to have the tools to overcome it. You're going to have peace and harmony. And then you have compliments from an admirer. In other words, if your family don't see you, other people do. If your family is not lavishing love on you the way that they should be, other people will. And that's key. That's also T. Rory says that weeping willow is one of their favorite trees. Yeah. It's a beautiful tree. It's a beautiful tree. Powerful omen too. I think you're going to be all right though. Because when it seems like it's just a lot of talk, a lot of chatter, this can be backbiting, infighting. But again, you are armed with the truth, Virgo. And you know how to use it for your benefit and for your peace sake. All right, Spirit, tell me, what's the full moon message for Virgo? Believe in the impossible. Blue moon. Believe in the impossible. Ashe. Ashe. So what has once been difficult for you, Virgo? You have to believe that it's possible for you to make your way through. You can make your way through. You're being armed with the tools and the weapons to do it. So you can. Trust and believe that. All right, Virgo. I hope that was helpful for you. We're going to move on to our last tarot scope for the night, and that's going to be Libra. All right, Spirit, tell me something good coming towards Libra. Tell me something good. Tell me something good. Good. These two? Nope, this one. Queen of Wands. Princess of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, Libra, you are definitely doing some collaboration. You're doing some collaboration, and you may even be overseeing a team. The Queen of Wands is here with the Princess of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. There's some type of work that is happening, and it feels important. You feel very passionate about it. If you have been doing something solitary, it's time to bring others in, get others involved. It's time to share, Libra. Hmm. Let me take a sip of water. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. Thank you, Rory. Thank you for being here. That's right. Truth always finds their way to listening ears. Ashe. Queen of Wands, Princess of Wands, Three of Pentacles. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you, Spirit, for the interpretation. Libra, I see you as both the Queen and the Princess of Wands. In the collaboration that you are engaging in, while it can be working with others, I believe that you are going to be working with yourself, collaborating with yourself. The Queen being the more mature, more ready, vivacious, warm, direct, ready version of you. And the Princess being the exploring or explorative and spontaneous, fun, energetic version of you. You need both of those. You need to integrate both of those versions of you to complete what's at hand right now in your life. You today needs to be in full collaboration with younger you and older you. You now being central, because you are like the tether between those versions to work your way through what it is that you are trying to accomplish in November. It's a very creative month for you, Libra. Lean into the arts. Lean into the creative. Music. Lean into what is passionate for you. Lean into what really lights you up, because this particular month, that integration is going to yield really beautiful fruit, is what I'm seeing. And you, as the one who is managing it all, you're going to need know when to call in the younger versions of yourself. You're going to need to know when to call in the wisdom of the older versions of yourself. You're going to have to know when to push and pull, and how to collaborate, when to give, when to take, as you're working toward what you're working on. Because sometimes you need to just let your inner child play, Libra. And then there are times when you need to instill a little more discipline. And both of these are helpful for your creative process. So lean into that in November. For those of you who are in a relationship, particularly if you are in polyamorous relationships. I say this because we have the Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles talks about working towards something that is lasting. I see you as the Queen of Wands and the Princess of Wands being new ways that you are seeing your dynamic, new ways to explore within that particular dynamic. And I see it being very fun, very sexy, very exhilarating for you. That's probably only for a few people. Mm. Let's see what the bottom of the deck is. Oh, the bottom of the deck was the Three of Swords, which talks about where there may have been some disappointment in the past. There may have been some when we talk about working with inner children and working with older selves and other selves, shadow selves, all of that can be very emotional. It can be very hard sometimes on the heart, because your younger version of yourself may share something with you that maybe you have forgotten, maybe you pushed down. And so be gentle with yourself as you are integrating all of your parts. Be gentle with yourself. Be patient with yourself. Be patient. Be patient. Be patient. And be curious. Be curious. Be curious. And listen. Listen. Listen to the wisdom of all of your parts and all of your selves. They are all conspiring for your best and highest good. That I know to be true. Yeah. Let's go back to the desk and get some tea leaves for Libra. Put that there. All right, Spirit. Ooh. Tell me something good coming towards Libra placements for the month of November. Just one. Oh. How many is this? Do we want all of these? No. That's two. Let's get one more. One more for Libra. Okay, that was two more. We'll take it. We have wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want. Yeah. Remember what I said for those who are in relationship. Also, I said polyamorous relationships. Know that can also be, it doesn't have to be sexual or romantic. That can also be your friend groups. That can also be like a circle of friends. It could be coworkers, right? The dynamic seems to be shifting. But someone may be trying to put a wedge in between that. So be mindful of that. So might just not be a polycule in that regard. So be mindful of that. Okay, we have fly for a period of ill health, depression. Yeah. This is probably the Three of Swords showing up with that depression. We have an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. And we have rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters. Dang, Libra. Okay, not the cards really going in right now. It's interesting because I was just saying that it might not be a polycule or a romantic relationship at all. This is saying that is not the case. That it's not just about yeah, because the Queen of Wands is a very sexy card. It's one of my favorite cards for all the sexy things. And then you have the Princess of Wands. But Spirit is saying that in addition to all of what I've already said, don't put too much concern on the sexy parts. Because with the Three of Swords here, we're always going to talk about healing and the needs for healing. And so if that is the case, then we have to make sure that we don't allow anything else to get in the way of that healing. And we can distract ourselves even with the good things, right? And so you want to make sure that you are not the wedge that's getting in between you and all of your parts. What needs to be healed and worked out? What needs to be sifted, right? In your heart and in your body and in your spirit this month, Libra. Yeah. Didn't expect to get smacked in the Sidereal, Libra, like this. Yeah. Ouch. I'm hit. Yeah. Wait a minute. Okay. Yeah. 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 But I see that what is important to you is emotional security, right? For things to be solid, like this Three of Pentacles is about building together, right? Building together. But normally in the Three of Pentacles, we have three people. This is only one person. So one person is building a thing, but we see the evidence of what they've already done. So this is about your work, Libra. So because we have the fly here, which is talking about depression, and we have the Three of Swords, yeah, this can be lonely work. So I just want you to know, this is why we divine. Spirit is letting us know that there may be something that happens as we are dealing with all of these versions of ourselves, right? All these voices that we hear, it might make us feel like isolated, and that isolation could possibly turn into depression. And so Spirit is just letting us know. And so because emotional security is important to you, I'm going to say, Libra, if you are feeling that, get around your support system. Let them know what you're feeling. Let them know what's going on with you. Who are the people that you can call on? Yeah. Because the only time we see the evidence, other than the Three of Pentacles, the only time we see the evidence of others being here will be these three swords. So we know that there have been others that have caused you pain, right? So then I ask, who are the ones that can bring you healing? I forget who said this, but we don't heal. I think it was T, Grandma Baby Apothecary, about grieving and how we, as specifically as Black folks, we don't grieve in solitude. Neither do we heal in solitude. So that is key. That is key. We do not heal in solitude. All right, let's get a full moon message for Libra. Let's get a full moon message. Okay. Spirit, what's the full moon message for my Libra placements? Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Bottom of the deck was the energy is gaining momentum, which is why you need a practical plan, because things are about to start happening swiftly, right? And I believe that this is likely why we have these messages about healing, because there's a certain type of preparedness that we have to have internally to prepare for the things that we have been working on so that we can feel worthy to receive, right? So that we can feel ready to receive. And so that's why I believe that these messages are hitting like this. So this November is a very pivotal month for Libra. You have beautiful things that you want to accomplish, and I see you working and doing it. The healing is part of it, though. The healing is part of that work. So don't neglect that. Don't neglect yourself. Mm-hmm. All right. I hope that was helpful, y'all. I hope that was helpful to you. How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? Libra, that was one hell of a reading for Libra. Not gonna lie. Y'all doing all right out there? I hope that this has been helpful to y'all. I trust that it has. I will hang out. Actually, yes. Let me see if there's anyone who has a personal question. Anyone who has a personal question. They are $10 per question. I will just ask. I feel like all hearts and minds are clear personally, but I just wanted to ask. I'm going to hold the ask. Levity says that hit for real. Thank you, Jeida. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. I feel like all hearts and minds are clear. I feel like we're good. Y'all feel that too? I feel like, yeah. I think that we just need to let these messages kind of sit and marinate. Yeah, let me just make sure that no one has sent me anything on any other pay app. Okay, I do have. Okay. Okay. Deja. Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome, Mage. I'm glad you feel supported and nourished. I love that. Okay, so this is the time for personal readings. I do see that I have someone who asked, has a question. Let me see if the question is in here. Okay, is Deja still present? So for those who don't know, these are $10 per question. Please avoid yes and no questions. Please avoid yes and no questions. I don't do predictions for death, birth, or health, or etc. Anything along those lines. And know that this reading is for you. So if you want to ask me a question, don't be asking me about what homie down the block is doing. Because I'm gonna tell you, go down and ask homie on the block. You know. I'm gonna ask you to ask them. You are so welcome, Samaje. You're so welcome. I know that don't worry about how that's coming up in the screen. Yay, yes, we love people who watch the replay. Deja, are you here? Are you here? Deja, let me know if you are here, because I would love to do your reading. Wonderful. I'm so glad that you're here. I see you. I see you. Okay. Deja's question was about clarity in life. Any particular realm of life, or just like general reading? I'm gonna let you answer that. Any particular realm of life, Deja? Like work or relationships, or just in general? We want to know what you need clarity on. General. Okay, very good. I see you. All right. Okay, I'm gonna do a top down so you can see the desk. Not that one. Hold on, let's get another view. Okay. That's a little better. Now hold on. Okay. Sorry, I had my phone all in the way. Sorry about that. All right. We're gonna get the Chaucer Congo out here because we want some clarity on life and where things are going. I'm calling on the elevated ones, those who walk with Deja, those who love Deja, the ancestors who are here for Deja's best and highest good. We call upon you and we give thanks for you. We call upon you and we give thanks for you. Give us clear messages. What clarity does Deja need in this moment right now? Let's get 2 cards. Okay. One more card, please. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. You have motion and you have moving right. Moving right is in the upright. And that's how we want to see it. It seems like you're confusing yourself, Deja. The motion card is like it's showing you moving, almost like moving around and around. So it's almost like you are making a decision, you're very decisive, and all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. But Spirit is saying, just keep going, baby. That was the right way. So it's almost like, you know how when children play spin the tail on the donkey, pin the tail on the donkey, and you do the spin and you're trying to put the pin just right. And like people are telling you if you're warmer or colder, and you're like almost where it needs to be, almost there. And everyone's like, you're warm. That's it. And you're like, you second guessing. You're like, down here. And they're like, not quite. You were right there, Deja. You were right there. And so that's what they're saying. It's like, don't get so caught up in movement and doing things that you confuse yourself and you start spinning out of control. They're saying you were moving right the first time. Trust that. Trust that. Also, they don't want you to be confused about the motion going on around you, right? Because you can be moving in the right direction, but if you see people moving against you, it's almost like you moving in one direction and everybody else is moving the opposite direction. So you turn around and think, okay, well, obviously, if they're going that way, I need to be going that way. Spirit is saying, don't get distracted by the motion around you either. You are moving right. So you have to believe yourself. You have to believe what your spirits are saying. You have to trust your own intuition. It's so important. It's so important. It's so important. So you asked me for clarity, and this is the clarity. This is the clarity. You are making the right decision. Even if the things around you seem weird and off, even if you're like, this is not exactly what I thought it was going to be or how I thought it was going to feel, you have to trust the motions. You have to trust the steps. Just take one step, one aligned step. Because I get the feeling that you are like pinning the tail here, so close, and at the last second, you want to move. And Spirit is saying, no, keep going. You're so close. You're so close. Yeah. You are so welcome. I hope that was helpful. Thank you for that question. I think I saw another one come in. Okay. Yvette. I see you. Yvette, what is your question? Feel free to drop it in the chat. We are doing personal readings right now. So if you would like a personal reading, they are $10 per question. You can send that to the information, I think, is in the description below. You can send it to my Cash App, my Venmo, PayPal, or you can do a YouTube super sticker right here in YouTube. There's a little $ next to the comment. You can submit it that way as well. Yvette, if you are still here, drop your question in the question box and I'll be ready for you. Okay, I see you. Create general and from a creative slant. Okay, since I know what you do, that should be good. A general reading about creativity. I love that. Okay. Very good. Okay. Sorry. Don't want to get back into Libra. Let's see. Creativity. General from a creativity slant. I'm going to pull some tarot for you. Tarot, and then I want to... should I use the... Okay, no. I'm not going to use it. There's another deck that I was eyeing. I think I'm going to use... Let's do 2 cards. 2 cards for Yvette. Okay. Yvette, Spirit is saying keep up the good work. You got the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Keep up the good work. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands. You have been working tirelessly over and over. You may even be in revisions right now. The Eight of Pentacles speaks about our diligence when we had to take some time away from something else to focus on this one thing. And this person, you see, they're like got the leg thrown over and they're banging away. They're banging away. So this is like probably like sleepless nights and all of that because like you're so focused on the work. And the work is good because the Eight of Pentacles talks about putting in work that brings a return. So this is like you struck gold, like this idea, this thing that you're working on. Not only do you feel like it's a good thing, it is inspiring you. The Ace of Cups is like, you love this thing. You're so inspired. You feel just refreshed by these ideas. And so on one hand, it's like, yes, the work is good. It's going to pay off. You just have to keep going at it, right? On the other hand, make sure that you're not working so much that you find yourself depleted. The Ace of Cups is that refreshing. So it's saying, it's giving balance. I will say with the Knight of Wands here, the Knight of Wands is like, go for it. So when it comes to like when the iron is hot, like strike it while the iron is hot. When you feel that thing to just go, 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 bang that chapter out, bang whatever it is that you're working on out, and then refresh your cup. Pull my earring out. And then refill your cup. So make sure that when it comes to the creativity and the work that you're not so focused on the work that you leave yourself depleted, because then you won't have the energy to then put back into your work. So it's a cyclical thing that's necessary. The Knight of Wands has the energy of like, go, 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 go. But you don't want to burn out because that's exactly what will happen. The Knight of Wands will go so fast, they will go straight into a wall and probably say that was fun. But are you well? You all right? That's what I would say to the Knight of Wands. And so while it's a creative and fun energy, you want to make sure that you balance it. So you have the fiery energy of the Knight of Wands. The Eight of Pentacles is like doing the work. It's like that. It's that grounded, I'm actually doing a tangible thing. I'm actually writing a script. I'm actually doing these things, right? And the Ace of Cups is like, and then how can I refresh my spirit? How can I refresh my body? How can I give myself what I need? But it seems like whatever you're working on, it's bringing you a lot of joy and you're having fun working on it. And if you haven't been working on it, get back on it because I see goodness there for you. I do want to pull this. I want to pull one of these for you too. Yvette, this is an oracle card that I really like. I just want to pull one. What's a power word for Yvette concerning creativity right now? Oh, there it is. Lightheartedness is represented by Xenia. It says Xenia encourages spontaneity and just plain silliness in order to help bridge the gap between responsible adult and innocent child. We just talked about that with the Libra reading. So I don't know if you have any Libra, Yvette, but that reading may be helpful for you. So it says, allow yourself to rediscover your joyful, playful inner child. Open your heart and your imagination and allow yourself to dream. The world is your oyster and anything is possible. I love that for you. I love that for you. And I think that is absolutely what's going to help you. It's the lightheartedness is what makes it like bring some levity to what you're doing. Because the work can get grueling after a while, banging away at the thing, looking at the same words, looking at the same screen can be laborious, but Spirit is saying bring some lightheartedness in. Ashe, yeah, balance. This is accurate and so good. I've been working. Okay, Libra rising, that last reading we just did, that was all you, boo. And this just brought it back around. Yeah. Libra is doing a lot more than just doing work. Libra is doing some internal work. And that's, with the spiritual in the Ace of Cups, that's definitely showing through. So yeah. Thank you so much for coming. I'm so glad that you were here. And I trust that the reading was helpful for you. Let me just make sure that there are no more requests for readings before we end the live. Let me see. Let me make sure there's nothing in Venmo. If anyone is still watching and you want an individual read, I am still doing them for $10. Otherwise, we might just end here. Let's see. Okay. I don't think I see anything else. Y'all, we made it through another Tell Me Something Good. I am so excited and I'm so grateful. I'm so glad you were here. I am so just ecstatic about being here with y'all, being able to do this work. It means so much to me. So before you go, make sure y'all, you make this month ahead like a good one, like a really, 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 really good one. And you do that by honoring yourself. You do that by honoring your spirits. If this particular reading was helpful for you, please share Storytelling Tarot. Tell people that we're here. Tell people what we do. Let them know to join the family, subscribe, like the videos. And ultimately, I just want to thank you for allowing me to do this work, something that I love so much, and that you are part of it. So thank you. Do not forget. I forgot. Let me put it back on the screen. This, there it is. Halloween night, we have HOODOOWEEN, 7:30 p.m. I'm sorry, 8 o'clock p.m. We're going to be going live. T and Sarah McKeeba, we're doing HOODOOWEEN. It's going to be adult story time. We're going to be reading African American folk tales. And we're going to get into like our story, some Black stories, historical things that speak to our ancestors, all of what they have gone through, and get a little bit more about who we are too. So I want to thank y'all so much for being here. HOODOOWEEN. You want to make sure that you are here. Do not miss it. You can watch the replay, but you want to be here live because you know we have a good time in the chat. We've been having a really good time in the chat. So make sure you are here. My loves, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for trusting me to do this work. If you want to book a reading, all of that information is in the description below. Until next time.